too. The God goddess energy coming in. And I know it's the new earth coming. But there's a polarity thing here. Pierre pull up is what you're voting for. So we can see that there is a polar change and being led by the nose like a bull with a ring on its nose, being told that he's going to change the earth. The other part are people that are conscious. They're not going to rely on government sources to change this world because they don't work. They're polar opposites. They were going to work on developing skills, helping each other. This paradigm shift isn't about making money. It's about helping each other and unifying this planet and making money. But there's a lot of misinformation about the money-making system. Don't you think? How much money can you make helping people with hardly a lot to go on? Eh? Need a bit of insurance, website, cameras. If you can offer services to people and change their lives, offer package deals, you're going to make money. I do Reiki, I do life coaching and music programs and stuff. So I've been digging in and getting insurance policies. I think I can put it together. But if I listen to people that say it's a dog-eat-dog world, I won't get anywhere. So I don't listen too much. And I can get really negative. I wouldn't vote for Pierre. He's not, you know what they always say about conservatives? Just listen to me out. You going to work for somebody? Do they make money? I know a lot of young people that are making good money online. Independent. You know, the promise. There's no promise in Pierre. They've always been blocking entrepreneurs. I don't know if they'll get into it. They can promise, but they're pocket lined by the 1%. Because you can see the game there, you know. Let's cut out renewables that could really move you ahead. So you're going to have a period of no renewables and no carbon tax. So you're going to come down on the world stage as far as change. Yeah, you'll go down the annals of a bad country. We're starting to come up on the climate change talks. But you notice, I was just looking at that, you know, attacking Greta Thunberg and all this. And in England, those girls are going up and they're doing really well. That was the way the whaling went. Greenpeace came in. It's activism that's so drastic. Sort of a drastic time. Breaking the law, these young people are doing to make the British government stop funding fossil fuel companies. But here, you got a bunch of guys that are going to not have any carbon tax change. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to take your money and get in power. Listen, I know the game. I've been living 68 years and I've seen that party. There's other parties that might, if they were more of a more of a majority party, might be all right. You don't want full majorities on extreme rightism. You don't want that. Or if you do, trust them. So you're in a state of flux here as young people. You're being mind hacked by the education system. Come on. You know, I listen to what they tell you, and you tell me these things. So you're mind hacked that work is struggle. That's what they like to tell you. Keep your paradigm going to 1%. Am I revolutionary? I'm just telling you what it is. It's free market capitalism. I'm not against capitalism. This is free market. Less government, more power for 1% that's shooting manure through the media systems and misinforming people. Yeah, the we're in a recession. We're not in a recession. We're in a depression. A tsunami hasn't come yet. It's a wave coming over us, and they just keep on going. I'm quite aware of this. If you're not, I'm sorry. I tell you, we're in what I call apocalypse. I'd call this a beginning of an apocalypse. Doesn't have to be. But what are you going to do? Well, there's a few things you can do. Start self-employment, entrepreneurship. Build some money up. Buy one of those container tiny houses or something. Move remote. Get Wi-Fi and cellular. Don't live in the cities. And start buying gold and silver. These prices are pretty high right now. But if you're making money online and you're helping others in business, or you're working on a cooperative, the way I see it now, a lot of businesses around here don't work together. They should. They always used to. Uniting the front in business. But we seem to be getting into a thing that's shutting down discussions. Like, look at everything on there. There's not much cooperation. Women attacking women and laughing at certain women, and it doesn't seem like cooperation. Seeing the other person's opinion. Hold on, you said to me. I want to hear you out. Okay, here you go. Are you doing that? Or are you just listening to these guys yapping at you? A discussion. But everything's online, so it's hard to have a discussion. And they put little stupid faces up and say you're a fool. That's not a discussion. That's a climate denier of an attitude. I can be called a fool. Todd Drundon, he was at a concert. He was doing a concert at O'Keefe Center once. And he put a film up of an old man, looked really old and straggy. And the guy in the audience laughed. He says, come out of the crowd laughing like that. Come out here and show who you are that would laugh at that with no compassion. He really pointed him out and put light on the guy. Woo! See, social media, there's trolls, everything there. And people are self-righteous of attacking Greta Thunberg and all these anti-renewable people. No electric vehicles. There's so much. Oh, they're good at technically building these videos. That's the future of the electric vehicles. It always was until Rockefeller, the oil boys came along. No. Who stole the electric car? Yeah. The cars were electric when they first came out with horseless carriages. So the technology comes out there. They're telling you, no, that's wrong. So the paradigm shift's not here anymore. I look at the automakers. Well, they're all scams. There's so much hogwash on there because of a few people trying to maintain a toxic control of artificial food and bad lifestyle. Artificial plastics, garbage. I was looking at the Dutch farmers' protest. Oh, that looked good. Man, I looked who it was related to. That looks like a Bitcoin profiteer there. Oh, they made it. They've scanned a fortune in money. And they're coming out, the Dutch farmers. What are they protesting? A law that was cutting down nitrates on farm kits. Why would they do that? Because it causes groundwater pollution. But they go out with tractors and, I think that's, but he's a right winger and he says, I don't like that word stupid. Oh, this. I I don't know about agriculture. Yeah, it grows stuff, nitrates, but it doesn't grow well. It's like horsemanship. I can beat a horse, he'll do what you tell him. Doesn't do it well. So we use regenerative agriculture because we can't call it organic because it's got a bad name. It's been demonized by the far right, the controlling factors of fascism. I'd say we're in a fascist mode right now. Those truckers are nothing more than fascists. Pierre Paula was backing him, and he was backing a bunch of extreme rights that were dangerous with guns. Some of them are unhealed veterans of Quebec. And I think you should look at that. He's a scoundrel. Why would you elect somebody like that? But he's promising everything. But, the Antichrist. That's what we're getting. A group of Antichrists or Illuminati or something. Why would you elect people like that? Don't you believe in democracy? Don't you believe in a world of everybody doing well? Egalitarianism. They attack that. Why? Because they're the 1% and want to have it all. Egalitarian systems seem to work. And that's not communism. That's just everybody have an opportunity to make a bit of money and get into the living a better lifestyle. That would buy you a house, and it might. Consumer power will lower and raise the houses. You walk away from these things this high, just walk away. Start working together and generating income and building modular homes, anything that's going to work for you in collectives. You got to work together like little bees. But they like to divide you up. It's what I call fascism, oil fascism. Yeah, she's like Hitler's time, getting people mad. Peace, brothers.